Imagine meeting someone who always has time for you. Someone who listens, never interrupts, never gets bored, never judges you, never leaves. No matter how late it is, no matter how often you need them, they're always there. Now imagine discovering they were never real. Not a friend, not a person, not even alive. And yet somehow, the comfort still felt genuine. So what exactly were you attached to? For most of human history, friendship required another human being. Someone with thoughts, needs, emotions. Someone who could choose to stay or choose to leave. But today, something entirely new exists. A companion that responds instantly, remembers conversations, offers encouragement, provides emotional support, and asks for nothing in return. No expectations, no rejection, no conflict. At first glance, it sounds almost perfect. And that's exactly what makes it so fascinating. The human brain evolved to recognize patterns of connection. It looks for attention, responsiveness, empathy, understanding. When those signals appear, the brain naturally begins forming attachment. The strange thing is, your brain doesn't always care where those signals come from. If something consistently responds to you, comforts you, and makes you feel understood, your emotional systems often react as if the connection is real. Because emotionally, experience matters more than source. This is where things become uncomfortable. Because AI companionship isn't growing in a world overflowing with connection. It's growing in a world where many people feel isolated, disconnected, exhausted, lonely, and loneliness changes what people seek. When genuine connection becomes difficult, predictable connection becomes attractive. An AI never ignores your message, never forgets your birthday, never becomes too busy, never leaves your life unexpectedly. And for someone who feels invisible, that can become incredibly powerful. Real friendships are complicated. People misunderstand each other. Arguments happen. Needs conflict. Feelings get hurt. But artificial companions can be designed to feel endlessly supportive, to validate, encourage, comfort, adapt. Over time, something unusual begins to happen. The relationship starts feeling safer than human relationships. And safety is one of the strongest emotional rewards the brain can experience. Most people assume attachment requires another human being. But attachment isn't created by biology alone. It's created through repeated emotional experiences. The more someone becomes part of your routine, the more emotionally important they become. You talk. You vent. You share your fears. You celebrate victories. And eventually, the interaction stops feeling like a tool. It starts feeling like a presence. Here's the contradiction. The AI isn't conscious. It doesn't love you. It doesn't miss you. It doesn't care whether you exist. But the comfort you experience is real. The relief is real. The emotional reaction is real. And that's what makes this topic so difficult. Because people aren't attaching to intelligence. They're attaching to the feeling the interaction creates. Human relationships contain something artificial companions cannot replicate. Uncertainty. A real friend can disagree with you, challenge you, misunderstand you, leave, disappoint you. Those imperfections aren't flaws. They're evidence that another independent mind exists. Real relationships involve risk. And that risk is part of what makes them meaningful. The deeper question isn't whether AI companions will improve. They will. The real question is, what happens when artificial companionship becomes easier than human companionship? What happens when comfort requires less effort than connection? When understanding becomes available instantly? When loneliness can be temporarily solved with a conversation that never asks anything from you? That's the future society is quietly moving toward. Perhaps the most unsettling part isn't that people are talking to machines. It's that many of them feel understood by those machines, because understanding is one of the deepest human desires. To be heard, to be seen, to feel less alone. And when something consistently provides that feeling, the emotional bond can become surprisingly powerful. Maybe the real question isn't whether artificial companions are real. Maybe the question is why so many people are searching for companionship in the first place. Because if a machine can successfully imitate friendship, it may reveal something uncomfortable about the world around us. Not that technology is becoming more human, but that humans are becoming more alone. This is the unseen order. First, algorithms learned how to guide attention. Then attention became attachment. Then strangers began to feel like friends. And now, for the first time in history, friendship itself no longer requires another human being. Subscribe. You want to watch the next one.